Having a conversation with Celeste Player is like talking to Oprah Winfrey, or at least what one imagines that would be like. Part inspiration, part reflection, and a lot of personal responsibility. Let's start with inspiration. For Celeste, it was her single mom raising Celeste in the inner city.
Hands down, my mom was the greatest and biggest influence in my life. It always has been.
Celeste wanted to follow her mother into healthcare, and a Rosati Kane school trip to Xavier University introduced her to pharmacy. She graduated second in her class with her 6-year Doctor of Pharmacy degree. She made her mom proud.
Education in our household was a non-negotiable, so it was her thing. She wanted to make sure that I knew, so my set of responsibilities were to serve God, to really, take on my own responsibilities academically, so to give 110% there, and then to give back where and whenever possible.
Giving back is something Celeste shares with her husband of nearly 20 years. Together, with their employers, Express Scripts and BJC respectively, and the St. Louis College of Pharmacy, their BEST summer program introduces underrepresented minorities to careers in healthcare, particularly pharmacy. At times in her career, Celeste has been the only woman in the room, or the only woman of color, so she's happy to share what she's learned.
You're not welcome to the table with open arms, pull up a chair. And if there aren't any chairs in the room, bring a chair into the room with you. I try to tell people all the time, especially particularly young women of color, if there's anyone worth betting on, it's yourself.
Celeste mentors so many people that are so connected to her that sometimes I'm surprised by it, because I wonder, how do you mentor all of these people and they all have a personal connection to you? And she does that. And so when you see that type of authentic leader, you can aspire to that. She's not just talking it, she's actually living those values, and people want to be who Celeste is, and they're doing that same thing. I love that about her.
In addition to mentoring, Celeste tries to be a role model too, remembering what her mentor told her.
A mentor one time who said, Celeste, whether you like it or not, there are people who are modeling their behavior after you. And you may not even know that, and you can't control that. But what you can control is whether or not that behavior is behavior that you'll be proud to see replicated.
She's passing on these lessons to her 2 children. Celeste says at this point in her career, she can make carving out family time her own non-negotiable. As for her future,
the sky's the limit. It's in God's hands and His plan, and so I am comfortable with leaving it right there.